After 7 eons, I'm streaming this game again. Right. I've been wanting to stream this game for a very, like... I've been wanting to stream this game, like, again for a while now, but it's like, I haven't had the motivation to. But now I do. The motivation being that I don't know, I fucking feel like it. Time to post my link in my server like a silly little boy. Man. So, no one's here, but I'll explain it for the people who watch the VODs, which is no one. No one watches VODs of my streams that aren't for, Phantasy Star Online. So, since last stream, I have remade Avery. I have remade Avery because A, I wanted a different class, and B, I'm not even joking, the hair was really bugging me. No, not extras. I also added another character to my thing, Amelia. So, no one cares. I'm not going to show these two because, frankly, I don't fucking feel like it. And it's already enough showing one character on the stream, but, so this is like my opposite choices character. Like, all the choices that I made, I picked the opposite of. So really, mostly just Renegade, because I'm a fucking pussy, and I pick Paragon choices most of the time. And then we have Amelia. Amelia is... she is random.org. So I literally just, like, every time I get a choice with Amelia, I just, you know, 1 through 3. Is she going to be Paragon? Is she going to be neutral? Is she going to be Renegade? And for any choices that have, like, the Paragon Renegade point bonus options, like the ones that are in blue or red text, I make it 1 through 5. So she can still pick the other options that she can't. Like, you know. Like, she can still pick the ones that, like, she probably shouldn't. It's stupid, and it hasn't really been that interesting yet, but it's going to be. It is going to be. Anyways, I changed from Sentinel to Adept because I just like Adept more. I really like Sentinel, don't get me wrong, but I really just want Singularity. I played as an Adept before, and I miss Singularity so fucking much, it's unreal. Anyways, this is what Avery looks like now. I like ponytails, don't you? You should like ponytails. Ponytails are functional. They keep the hair out of your face. I genuinely can't remember anything else that I need to mention. Like, I don't remember if I talked to everyone on screen or not. I want to say I did. I genuinely can't remember. There's probably a quest or two at the Citadel that I didn't pick up that I picked up this time, but whatever. Fuck it. Let's just do the very boring exploring every planet section. Let's just do that, I think. Believe it or not, I have really been looking forward to doing this, just because I want an excuse to play this game. Like, I really just want to make progress on my main file, more than anything else. It's kind of, like, stupid how I force myself to stream games, especially when I want to play them on my own time. But, you know, whatever. It's fine. Everyone's... oh, why? File Explorer, why? File Explorer, why did you do this to me? Okay. Hi, mouse cursor. Oh, man. I had a pretty bad migraine about, like, an hour ago, and I took some migraine relief pills, and now I'm kind of functioning. Obviously, I'm good enough to be streaming. Mostly because even if I wasn't good enough to
Message coming in, Commander.
I'd be doing
Big
it.
surprise. The Alliance needs you again.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett.
I know what quest this is. Do
We've got a
you?
mission for you. An
Yeah, it's
Alliance
Major
officer
Kyle.
named Major Kyle has set up a small compound in the
Cool.
Looking Etta cluster. He's attracted a number of followers,
My mic
mostly
is on,
bionics.
right? Yeah, my mic's
He's
on.
become an outspoken
I have
critic
this
of the
fear
Alliance,
literally every
and we
fucking
believe
stream.
he's mentally
I have this fear
unstable.
every
This could be
fucking
trouble,
stream that I
Shepard.
don't have my mic on. Ever since that one stream where I didn't have my mic on, it's now like a fucking... I don't know. It's just a
I'll look into
paranoia.
3 days ago, we sent 2 Alliance representatives
Whatever.
to meet with him at his compound. They've disappeared. We believe Kyle and his followers killed them.
No.
That compound is a cult, Shepard.
They're fine.
They call him Father Kyle now. He set himself up as some kind of religious leader.
You said his followers were biotics?
Yes. Major Kyle never showed any biotic tendencies himself, though.
I
think
just
he's
vastly
latched onto
prefer
a
how my
group he
Shepard looks
identifies
now.
with.
I really do.
Many biotics feel marginalized.
Like,
or
I
ostracized
really
by
hated her
society.
having the
Kyle
fucking
probably sees them as victims who
Judy
need his
Neutron
protection,
hair.
and they see
It
him
looks
as
so
someone who will
bad to
fight
me.
for them. Unfortunately, he's convinced them that the Alliance is somehow responsible for all their problems. We can't let him go on like this.
It's kind of funny, though, because this is literally just, like, the exact same hairstyle from Dragon Age Origins. I
What
mean,
were those Alliance representatives going to talk
yeah,
to
technically
Major
this
Kyle
game
about?
came first, so...
They wanted to bring him back to
Whatever.
an Alliance facility for treatment. Major Kyle served us faithfully for many years. We weren't going to abandon him. Given his state of mind, however, he probably saw them as a threat. We're almost certain he and his followers killed them.
What else can you tell me about Major Kyle?
He used to be a model soldier, but something happened to him at Torfin. Too many Alliance soldiers died under his command. Couldn't
So,
cope
fun
with the
fact,
guilt. His
Torfin
psych
is
evaluation
actually the
showed he couldn't
planet,
handle the stress of command anymore.
so that's a
He was
planet
given
that
an
one of your
honorable discharge in
backstories
early
could be,
retirement.
from.
We'd hoped he
I
would
want
get
to say
better in
it's
time, but we
the War
underestimated
Hero
how far gone
planet?
he was.
I'm not
Now it
100%
looks like it's
positive,
too
though.
late.
But I know it is. It's either that or Ruthless, obviously. But I want to say it's War Heroes. So, anyways, maybe I can reason with him.
I might be able to end this without violence.
You serve with him. He might listen to you. But he's already killed 2 Alliance representatives. I trust you to use your judgment. Hack it out.
Cool. So now we get to do the fun little game of reading the descriptions of planets. Excuse me. Tamahera has a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and xenon. That's the name of that one guy from Bloody Roar. That guy was weird. Anyway, the surface is icy and composed of sodium oxide with deposits of calcium. It contains a few unremarkable metals, but mainly consists of rock. The presence of canyons and floodplains indicates that there was liquid water that liquid water once existed, suggesting Tamahera had a thicker insulating atmosphere in the past. Not reading all that shit though. I'll read the fucking descriptions because it's nice little lore, but I'm not reading the fucking 1.35 atmospheric units. I think it's Triangle is the one that scans for stuff. If you've never played this game, it's Triangle. So yeah, stuff will appear in asteroid belts and you have to scan it like this. And it gets you stuff like this. A metal-rich asteroid and heavy metal scanned. Or surveyed, excuse me. Hooray. So yeah, I'm going to be looking for those, and it's going to be quite a process. I think Pressrop is where we have to land, so I'll look at the other planets first. Tharopto is a tropical hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of chlorine and sulfur in its atmosphere. It has over 100 moons. Jesus. What the fuck? Whatever. And an extensive ring system composed of pulverized rock, presumably the debris from shattered moons. I'd imagine. And hooray. There's a lot of shit you can hunt for, like the medallions, matriarch's writings, etc., that we'll be finding throughout our explorations. So, yeah. There's also just a bunch of elements you get, and it gets you, like, experience and money, which is whatever. A terrestrial world of average size. Kantra's atmosphere is composed of nitrogen and argon. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of tin with deposits of calcium. Aside from some spectacular formations of water ice at the poles, the planet has little to recommend it. Cool. Right, we got light metal. Yeah, I don't think we land here. We don't. Clendagon. I'm gonna say Clendagon. Clendagon is an arid, terrestrial, slightly larger than Earth, but with a lower density that reflects its relative lack of heavier elements. The crust is composed of tin and aluminum. I have to say that in the dumbest way possible. Ain't the Kantras those guys Reagan literally... God damn it. Illegally gay forced. No, it's the second album by Vampire Weekend. Klendagon's striking feature is, of course, the Great Rift Valley. I think I just skipped some sentences at the end there, but I don't care. The Great Rift Valley that stretches across the southern hemisphere. What is most fascinating about the rift is that it does not appear to be natural. The geological record suggests it is the result of a glancing blow by a mass accelerator round of unimaginable destructive power. This occurred some 37 million years ago. Hooray. Can't scan anything on Klendagon, though. And Pressrop, cool. Pressrop is the moon of Klendagon. It is a frigid, barren world with an extremely thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and ethane. The crust contains plentiful deposits of heavy metals. The Alliance has opened bidding for the moon's mineral rights, but exploitation will be... Okay, yeah, sorry. I thought I read that wrong. No, that's the word, exploitation. But exploitation will be complicated by the system's proximity to the 5 kiloparsec ring around the galactic core. The ring is an area of intense star formation and is too dangerous to safely travel. Pressrop's landscape is a nightmare of jagged, overlapping ridges and geological shock zones created by some ancient disaster. This has not deterred a generation of illegal wildcat miners, from attempting to exploit the moon's mineral riches. Unfortunately, many have lost their lives. Alright, let's finally explore a planet. Hooray. I don't hate the Makos, shockingly. I hate some planets, but I don't hate the Mako itself. Mostly because the Mako is kind of convenient. For combat, at least. Still don't have mystery character over here. Whoever could it be? Landmaster! Oh, Star Fox 64, you gave us so much. Do I want to go there? Let's go there first. Fuck it. It's right by here. Yeah, this is the Mako. You can fire a gun. Or you can do that. You can also aim. Look at that aiming. The fun thing about the Legendary Edition of this game is that it doesn't have the XP debuff. Is this going to be a fucking Thresher Maw? It totally is, yeah. Okay. But, yeah, this game doesn't have the XP debuff to build things in the Mako, which is really, really convenient. I'm not sure if I'm gonna die either. I should be fine, but also, it's been a minute since I fought a Thresher Maw. Come on. Oh, god damn, this guy's... Totally gonna die. Whatever. Oh, it's doing this thing. I hate it when it does this. Come on. You wanna... Oh yeah, I can speed up. There. And this. Lovely. Okay. The Thresher Maw, when it's like burrowed underground, it can't look so cool. I hate this phase because I don't think this even does damage to it. So, like, I think that's still the same amount of damage. I'm so dead, by the way. Yeah. Oh well. Let's try it one more time, but this time with renewed, invigorated spirit and determination. I'm just a cheapskate and I don't want to heal my Mako if I can avoid it, because I don't want to waste the Omnigel. Not that I even use Omnigel. Omnigel is like so useless, but also too useful to use. You know? Ah, well. Alright. This time for sure. This time for sure. Excuse me. I wonder if my level has anything to do with it. Probably not, but I don't know. The problem is this thing just takes like a billion hits. will die, rest assured. No, you don't. Yeah, this one's not really much of a... Literally, as I say that, it decides to do the phase that I hate. That's cool. Well, that's what I get, I guess. That's what I get when I don't have my... I don't even remember the lyrics to that. I'm a fake terrible fan. Asshole! I didn't realize this thing could actually attack you. That's cool. Well, if I die one more time, I'll just start using it on the gel. Mostly because I'm impatient. Come on. God damn it, I wanted to shoot that thing from the There we go. Oh, I'm dead by the way. Oh no, wow, I thought for sure he was gonna ram into me. Alright. Cool. Come on. Oh god, I'm so dead. No. How have I not died? How in the fuck have I not died? This again? Bro, be reasonable. Oh, I'm gonna get it. No? Okay. Shit! God damn it. I accidentally stopped when I didn't mean to. Oh, Thrasher Maws, you don't have to be the most annoying bitches on Earth, do you? Actually, they're technically the most annoying bitches on Press Rock. I should just go to sleep. I should just end the stream now and just go to sleep. This time for sure. This time for sure. I still remember that I used to like back when the original Mass Effect 1, when the experience debuff happened with the Mako, what I would do is I would get Thresher Mons like all the way to the like barest of HP left, and then I'd kill them on the floor. And it was always a fucking bitch, but it was possible. I'm pretty sure. I remember doing it if nothing else. I know I did it with Geth Colossi too, but we haven't seen Geth Colossi, so that's a spoiler. God damn it! Stop! Fucking stop! There. There we go. Somehow that hit that tentacle. Somehow. Some way. Come on, and okay. Damage time! Nice. Oh, I love being good at this video game. Fuck. Okay, there's one more left. I didn't realize. Come on, you're not allowed to be alive. That phase should be doing damage to this fucking thing. Hitting your fucking tentacle should do actual damage, if you ask me. Don't do it! Fuck! Shit! Why did you stop? Hey, we avoided something. Kinda. Oh, for fuck's sake. Let's just heal. Oh, you can actually move? You can move while healing in Legendary? Holy shit, I didn't know this. In Original, you couldn't move when healing. Okay, this is new tech, everyone. At least I'm pretty sure you couldn't. Okay, now I really have no reason not to heal. Fuck this. I'm gonna reach a point where I'm gonna have so much money that I'll start converting everything into Omnichar anyway. So I really shouldn't be saying this. Like, it doesn't fucking matter. Are you dead yet, bro? Whoa, thank you for dying. Look at all that money we just got. Because, of course, we got money. Alright. Now where are we? Wait, I can level up? Oh. Did that level me up? It must have. Okay. It didn't give me a level up message. Whatever. I'm gonna take a drink real quick. Excuse me. Excuse me. Hopefully that wasn't audible, but if it was, I will kill myself to make up for it. So now, my biggest goal was getting all the abilities unlocked, so that way I could just use them at will. I have Adept maxed out for now. Should I go for Spectre training? I do want Unity. Yeah, let's go for Unity, because I'm going to need that soon. If not now. Also, I've been manually leveling up... Caden. And, well... I prioritize getting Master Sabotage and Master Overload, so now I can open any treasure chest in the game. That was my main goal. So, I don't know what I want to do now. He has Sentinel maxed out. I don't give a shit about First Aid or Medicine, to be honest, so... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe... I don't even remember Neural Shock being a thing. Let me just start maxing out your throw, fuck it. And my good old pal, Rex, who I got armor for, if you can't tell. Rex, I don't remember what I was doing with you. Oh, I remember now. I was getting you to throw. Yep, let's get you to throw. Cool. Oh, I have Codex now. It's probably the Codex on,
Pharaohs.
Oh, okay.
There are between 200 and 400 billion stars in the galaxy, and less than 1% of them have ever been visited or had their systems properly surveyed. Humanity's early expansion into the Attican Traverse was haphazard, a desperate race to claim habitable planets where populations can be economically settled. Ignored in the wake of this land grab were thousands of less hospitable worlds, each potentially rich with industrial resources. The wealth of entire solar systems lies untapped, waiting for corporate survey teams or independent pioneers to discover and exploit them. However, this is not an easy task. In addition to the environmental hazards, the fact that uncharted worlds are largely ignored makes them popular bases for criminals, revolutionaries, cults, and others who wish to remain unnoticed by galactic society.
Wow, I wonder if we'll run into all three of those types of people. Anyways. Oh, okay. I was expecting to get something on a Thresher Maw, but alright. Before they joined the Citadel Council, the Solarians' most potent military tool was a small reconnaissance team known as the League of One. Their primary training was in espionage and assassination. Never more than a dozen strong, the team was adept at infiltrating the tightest defenses and eliminating all necessary obstacles. Only a few members of the government and military were privy to the League's identities. Excuse me. That's a little burp. Sorry. I have a migraine. I have migraine-itis. Anyways, League members wore no distinguishing garments and held no particular rank. The only evidence of their participation in the League was a small medallion presented to each member upon induction. This secrecy was maintained until the formation of the Council. In an effort to dispel rumors and appease their new Asari partners, the Solarian Union released all classified documents pertaining to the League. The League of One was suddenly exposed and in danger of being hunted down by enemies of the Solarians. Before any harm could be done, the team mysteriously disappeared. Most assumed this was a convenient lie to help hide their identities, but a few months later, the inner cabinet was murdered. Though there was no incriminating evidence, it was clear who was responsible. Jeez. So the Solarian CIA all got murdered. Damn. Wish that could happen to us. Realizing the threat posed by this rogue outfit, the Special Task Group dispatched a team of hunters. When they didn't return, the STG dispatched 10 of its brightest operators with broad discretionary powers. Only 2 returned. They reported no evidence of the League. Honestly, this would make kind of a cool novel. Whatever. No further incidents were reported, and it was assumed the League was wiped out. Some recently declassified documents, however, have suggested there may have been a 13th member who eluded the Solarian military. Cool. That has a lot of political implications. I like that. I miss when the Mass Effect series had politics in it. Oh well. Do I need to read? Okay, Geological Survey is the one I need to read. As the human race expands its territory and raises the general standard of living, demand for industrial resources continues to grow. Many planets, moons, and asteroids contain a wealth of resources, but many systems have been barely charted, let alone thoroughly surveyed. Unmanned probes are one solution, but they are often lost to space hazards, unforeseen circumstances, or theft by salvagers. In recent years, AGES, the Alliance Geological Service, I'm just going to call it AGES, has offered bounties to private individuals or teams willing to perform mineralogical surveys on the frontier. This survey data is made publicly available to further corporate development. Due to the cost of travel and the dangers of operating on hostile worlds, it is rarely a profitable endeavor. Light metals. Metals with low atomic weight are often used in the construction of spacecraft and vehicles. Heavy metals. Metals with higher atomic weights are used to construct equipment components. The platinum group elements are particularly useful. Rare earths. Most useful materials in this category are radioactive or magnets. Why is gases not capitalized? Whatever. Gases. Various gases are required to support all known forms of sapient life. Some are commonly used as fuel. Cool, good to know. What now? Just, I get it. There. Oh yeah, I was gonna check the map. That's why I paused in the first place. Okay, so every planet that you visit, or moon, or whatever, you can check a map, and it'll give you this little, square, and it'll show you all the stuff that you can check out. For the most part, sometimes there'll be stuff on like any given planet that you can't see on the map, but is there and exists. But I'm not going to be that anal retentive to check the maps that early, because frankly, you don't need to. Nor do I want to. Anyways. Yeah, there's just something really fun about, there's something that brings out your inner vacuum cleaner when playing this game. And speaking of the devil, here's an anomaly that wasn't listed on the map. Hooray, hooray. How the fuck am I getting to it? Okay, this is gonna be fun, I feel. Okay, maybe if I go to over here. Okay, go up here. Okay, yeah, I can do this. I can just do this. Boom! Oh, it's like a stairway. Oh, man. It's just dying stairway. Okay, sorry. Cluster of prefab utility shacks have a distinctly ramshackle look about them. A set of rover tracks lead away over the mountaintop ridge to the southwest. That is so not useful to me, but whatever. Okay, here we go. If I recall correctly, I could go inside here? Yeah. What the fuck? Why is it... Okay. Alright. Audio glitches. Cool. Whatever. Is it just gonna... Is this audio glitch never going to go away? Oh, Mass Effect 1. Mass Effect 1. What did they do to you? What did BioWare do to you? What did EA do to you when they remastered you? Oh no. Wait, is there something there or not? Is that just Caden? That's just me, Caden. Okay. Is it gonna... Okay, good. It goes away if I pause. Jesus Christ, that sound is annoying. Okay, where's sniper rifle? I don't care. Where's, there's armor. I don't want that. Yeah, I really don't want that. Does Caden want it? Kinda yes, kinda no. I don't know. He gets way more shields and damage protection, but he loses all of... Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it. Fuck it, Caden. You're getting it. Okay, where's Rex? Okay, he... Why have I not given you a better assault rifle? Yeah, we're giving you the Avenger 3. And, this one you don't want. Okay. Oh, that's me. Yeah, still the same comparison, whatever. Do I want to do this? Fuck it, let's do it. Okay, Hurricane 2, don't want to give you that. Reaper 4, let's give that to Rex. Yeah, Rex definitely wants that. Alright. God damn it, it's still making that fucking sound. Oh my god. Okay, maybe if I get away from this area, the audio glitch will leave me alone. Oh my god, this is so bad. I want this fucking audio glitch to leave me alone. I'm terrified it's like polluted my file and now I'll never escape it. Oh my god. Is that just gonna be this planet? Like the audio glitch planet? Okay, whatever. Whatever, at least there's not that much to do on this planet. We just have to check this anomaly and then kill go to the biotic compound and talk to everyone. Anyways. Excusez-moi. I love how this is how archaeology is done in the Mass Effect universe. We're recovering an artifact by just playing Simon Says. Okay, I'm gonna... Let's do this, just in case. There we go. Wrecked mining vehicle. The front of the rover is crumpled from impact. A glance inside tells you the occupants, probably a team of illegal wildcat miners, are dead. Debris is still sliding down the furrows left by the tires, silent in the near vacuum atmosphere. Cool. What do you mean enemy contact? What the fuck do you mean? Enemy contact my ass. I'm not seeing any enemies. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That is so fine. Alright. Let's go to this thing over here. I love how this would probably kill them if this was any, like, attempt at realism collisions, but it's a video game, so I don't have to care about being careful. I don't have to give a fuck. What is the debris over here going to give me? I would love for this audio glitch to be insane. I really would. I'm not. I must confess. Crash roll. That's it? Whatever. Okay. I have Codex? Okay. Turians, the Unification War. Okay. At about the time the Solarians and Asari were forming the Council, the Turians were embroiled in a bitter civil war. The Unification War, as it was later named, began with hostilities between the colonies furthest from the Turian homeworld, Palaven. Excuse me. These colonies were run by local chieftains, many of whom had distanced themselves from the hierarchy. Without the galvanizing influence of the government, the colonies became increasingly isolated and xenophobic. Colonists began wearing emblems or facial markings to differentiate themselves from members of other colonies, and open hostilities became common. When war finally broke out, the hierarchy maintained strict diplomacy and refused to get involved. After several years of fighting, less than a dozen factions remained, and the hierarchy finally intervened. By that time, the chieftains were too weak to resist. They were forced to put an end to fighting and renew their allegiance to the hierarchy. Though peace was restored, it took several decades animosity between colonists to fade completely. To this day, most Turians still wear facial markings of their home colonies. As a point of interest, the Turian term barefaced refers to one who is beguiling or not to be trusted. It is also a slang term for politicians. That's interesting. They have their own slurs. Barefaced. Honestly, that Turian in the picture kind of looks like he's barefaced. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't look like he has any of the markings that most Turians have, but what do I know? Turian insignias, hooray, hooray, hooray. Oh yeah, I was gonna check them out. I have a bad tendency of forgetting what I was doing. Biotic count. Boy, I can't wait to never come back to this fucking moon. Is there any way I can get this set? I don't understand why. Like, I don't understand the coding issue, or programming issue, or whatever that caused it. How do I uncause it? Excuse me. Alrighty. There's the biotic compound. Hooray. I always knew we could reach it. So, I'm pretty sure we have to go in that silo over there, but I want to go over here first to see if it'll let me. Oh, that's activated.
This is a private sanctuary.
Oh my god, it's even during dialogue? It's even fucking during dialogue.
I need to talk to the man in charge. It's important.
Father Kyle wants nothing more to do with the Alliance.
Oh, man. Okay, let's say I'm here to help, question mark?
I want this to end peacefully. If he doesn't see me,
I
people will get
fucking...
hurt.
We won't let you take Father Kyle away. Protect us. Feed him.
The Alliance wants someone to pay for those murders. Let me speak to Major Kyle, and maybe I can find some way to help you all get out of
This
this
is so
alive.
fucking bad.
Wait.
Oh my god.
Head to the building at the far end of the compound. He'll meet you there.
Why do they do this? Whatever. At least it'll go away if I load into this new area, right? If I deload this area, the audio glitch will disappear, right? Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Alright. Hi, biotic cultist.
Father Kyle says other humans are scared of us because they know we're better than them.
So get used to seeing this map layout a bunch, because, every fucking side area in the game uses it.
If you try to take Father Kyle away from us, you'll end up like those other Alliance soldiers.
Cool. So, I'm pretty sure if you fire your weapon at all at these guys, even, like by accident, they'll all aggro and start trying to kill you. So, you gotta be careful not to hit R2 or right trigger. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. I don't think they're that difficult, but I don't want to have to kill them if I can avoid it. What? Oh, okay, sorry. Right. I'm mostly in it for the experience, I won't lie, but I always like to find stuff to decrypt. Alright, open sesame. Pretty sure he's over behind me, so let's check this door first. Cool, technician kit. Cool. Hi, biotic cultist. Oh, you didn't even tell me anything. There we go.
Biotics can feel safe here.
Out of the way, Caden. Cool. Now let's talk to Kyle. Let's talk to Vile Kyle, everyone.
I am Major Kyle. I know why you've come. We have no quarrel with you. Why can't you just leave us alone?
What happened to those other Alliance officers? The ones who came before me?
They wanted to take me away from here. They wanted me to abandon this place, turn my back on my family. They spoke blasphemy.
Oh, cool.
I did what I could to make their end quick and painless. I had no other choice. It was necessary to protect my children. Only I can keep them safe.
The Alliance sent me to bring you in, Major. Can't you see this has gotten out of hand? Don't you understand you are endangering your followers?
I respect that you have come under a banner of peace, but I cannot do as you ask. If you take away their father, my children will be helpless.
Surrender or they all die. Well, you could say anything here, and you will pay for your crime is tempting. Well, you can't help them now.
You ordered your followers to kill those Alliance investigators. You must face the consequences of your actions. Do you really want your children to suffer for your sins too?
No, this was my fault. My children are innocent, pure. Please, I never meant for this to happen. I'm sorry.
Well, I don't know which of these I would say.
I don't want an apology. You have to come with me, Major.
Wait,
Yeah.
if my children see you taking
I'm sorry,
me away,
you
they
killed
won't
people, you
understand.
gotta come
They will
with me.
attack, and you will be forced to kill them all. You have shown me the error of my ways, Commander. Now you must give me time to explain it to them. It is the only way they will understand. Please, give me 1 hour. After that, I will meet the Alliance authorities at the gates of my compound and surrender without violence. I give you my word.
Yeah, at this point, I would also say I'm not sure I trust you.
I think it would be better if you came with me now, Major.
I must do everything I can to keep any more of my children from suffering. This is the only solution.
See, I'm poisoned by knowing how this turns out, whichever option you pick. But I'm trying to think how I would do it. And it's like, He's kind of giving me speak to the manager voice-itis. Fuck it.
I'm gonna trust you. If you betray that trust, you and all your children will suffer.
I will not betray you, Commander. Thank you for this.
See, if I didn't
Joker
know
could
how
have
this would
officially
turn
picked
out, I
Major
would
Kyle
assume he
up.
was just like wanting to kill himself. Like he's just like, oh yeah, I'll be back in an hour, and then like he's just gonna fucking poison himself and everyone else. But whatever. All right, so that's the quest, everyone. That's the side quest. Let's go to the other compound now so we can get some items. Because why not? This one's a little underwhelming. And you get unique dialogue if you chose Torfin as your origin planet. But it's not... I haven't gotten it, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to be that much more impactful. I don't like any of the origins because it's like... The only one that has any sort of character flaws in it, or like, you know, any type of consequences is the Sole Survivor one, but everyone in their fucking dog references it, like, oh, you were on a cruise. It's like, they don't fucking shut up about it. Also, the audio glitch is gone. Hooray! Hooray!
On my way.
I love that for us. Okay, let's enter. Watch as they suddenly all get aggroed. That'd be really funny. That'd be really, really funny. So funny, I would laugh so hard. Heavy armor, I don't need heavy armor, whatever. All this shit will be good to sell anyway. Alright, if I open this door, do you guys get mad at me? You do not. Good. Because I wanna get some shit in here. It's not easy being cheesy. Gotta get my shit where I can. That was unironically a little jump scary to me. Whatever. Can I get a fucking biotic amp? You're all biotic cultists. You're telling me you don't have one fucking Solaris amp lying around? Whatever. Medium armor. Oh, Unity amp. Yeah, Unity amp. Bitch, and you will get what you want. Okay, Lancer 3. Let's give that to... Actually, no, let's not give that to Rex. Let's give that to Caden. Scimitar 3, however, we are giving to Rex. I can tell you that. I can tell you that much. Okay, Avenger. Yeah, let's give you Reaper 3 because Avenger's not better. Yeah, Avenger's not better. Okay, now let's go and give you Unity. That's actually not that great. That's actually not that great. Details. Yeah, I don't love that, if I'm being honest. Because the only thing duration would really help with the... Like, duration would help with, like, lift, warp, and singularity? Actually, yeah, no, I talked myself into it. Fuck it. It's gonna make throw weaker, but that's fine. That's fine. That's super fine. There's such small numbers anyway, it probably won't make too much of a difference. So all that worrying was for nothing. Excuse me. Come on, there's nothing over here, nothing? Ugh. Rex, what do you have to say? Nothing. Okay. That's cool. Don't talk to me, Rex. I don't get. Jesus. It's weird. It's weird how they just wait at the door. Alright, aid station. Wow, that was completely pointful. Whatever, I got the Solaris Amp 3, so at least there's that.
Nobody cares about us biotics.
Alright, let's leave this fucking moon. Let's ditch this shit. Let's leave, as they say. Do. Right. One planet, or moon, excuse me, down. Several to go.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Admiral Hackett here, Commander. Your helmsman just forwarded your report on Major Kyle. We sent in a team as you instructed. Kyle's followers have disbanded, and the Major surrendered to us without incident. We'll make sure he gets the help he needs. To be honest, Shepard, I thought this thing was going to end in a bloodbath. I don't know how you did it, but you saved a lot of lives.
We're really impressive. What can I say? Oh, god damn it. I meant to zoom out. Zoom out. So now we're done with this galaxy. Or, no, system. Yeah, it's a system, not a galaxy. Now to Kepler Verge. Is there anything in Kepler Verge besides Newton? Nope.
Message coming in.
Another one.
Patching it through.
I've received some information I thought you'd want to see, Commander. Someone is killing former Alliance scientists. There have been 4 deaths in the past month.
Former scientists? Sounds like someone has a project they'd like to keep secret.
We found
I
a
bet
connection
any of
between
those
the
options I picked,
scientists
she would have said
and you.
that.
They all worked on a classified project several years ago on a cruise.
This can't have anything to do with what happened to me on Akuz.
Those Thresher Maws killed dozens of soldiers. If this was more than just an accident, we need to know. Commander, Shepard, what you do with this is up to you. I just thought you'd want to know. There was one other scientist on the project, Dr. Wayne. I'm transmitting his last
Man Wayne.
Good luck. Fifth Fleet out.
Alright, I think Antarom is the planet we land on. It is! My memory is so good. It's... God fucking damn it, I keep hitting... keep hitting exit instead of zoom out. Whatever. Sesmos. Sesmos is an ice dwarf world. Its surface composed of almost entirely frozen water. Normally, a planetoid this small would not rate inclusion on the system's charts, but Sesmos' unusually large and beautiful ring of ice crystals has made it a popular subject for visual artists. The ring is the result of a glancing equatorial impact, which left a large trench and threw a great deal of melted water into the atmosphere. The rings are a temporary feature that will completely decay in a few thousand years. Aw, that's kind of sad. Oh well, don't care. So, what is this one? Glencory. Glencory is a rock and ice planet with an atmosphere composed of chlorine and argon. The frozen surface is mainly composed of potassium with deposits of iron. Glencory is famously claimed by the eccentric Volus billionaire Kuman Shoal. He claims that a vision of a higher being told him to seek on Glencory the lost crypts of beings of light. These entities were supposedly created at the dawn of time to protect organic life from synthetic machine devils. Sure. Shoal has been excavating on Glencory's toxic surface for 2 decades at great expense. No government has valued the world enough to evict his small army of mercenaries. Right. Alright. Matrix writings recovered. Cool, I guess. Junkro. Junkro Enoshima is a hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of chlorine and sodium in its upper atmosphere. Like Uranus in the Solar System, it is tipped on its side, its north pole facing the star Newton. Hooray. Gas deposit. Hooray. Is there anything else here? Doesn't look like it. It's kind of hard to tell because this thing is so fucking bright, but... Antarom. Antarum's surface is uncomfortably hot. Its nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere and abundant, shallow seas make it an ideal candidate for habitation by most known species, though. Unfortunately, the orbit of the moon of Thonal has been slowly decaying since the system coalesced. Its proximity is beginning to have tidal effects, and its dynamo-like revolution through Antarum's magnetic field is generating increasingly powerful electrical storms. While some have suggested placement of Mass Effect drives in an attempt to lighten the moon and correct its orbit, the scale of such a project, tens of thousands of drives, costing enough to bankrupt the governments of all the Citadel races, make it a pipe dream. A multiracial effort is underway to catalog and preserve the unique genetic diversity of Antarum's vibrant young biosphere. I almost said bloodsuckers. Exogeny Corp and the Haven Genomics, represent the Alliance's share of the effort. Cool. Well, I remember this planet being a fucking pain in the ass because of one specific part. Let's see if my memory is correct. I wish I could skip this. It was kind of cute the first time, but now I just want to skip it. Ah, well. Alright. So, of course, we have more codex and journal entries. Why wouldn't we? Okay. Codex.
After the Thresher Maws are subterranean carnivores that spend their entire lives eating or searching for something to eat. Threshers reproduce via spores that can lie dormant for millennia, yet are robust enough to survive prolonged periods in deep space and atmospheric re-entry. As a result, thresher spores appear on many worlds, spread by previous generations of space travelers. The body of a thresher never entirely leaves the ground. Only the head and tentacles erupt from the earth to attack. In addition to physical attacks, threshers have the ability to project toxic chemicals and emit bursts of infrasound as a shockwave weapon. The Alliance first encountered threshers on the colony of Akuz in 2177. After contact was lost with the Pioneer team, Marine units were deployed to investigate. The shore parties were set upon by hungry threshers, and nearly the entire assault force was killed. Alliance forces recommend engaging threshers with vehicle-mounted heavy weapons.
Well, that's what we do. Anyways, I keep forgetting the map. Yeah. Alrighty. Kind of raises some questions why, like, if thresher moths reproduce by spores that have been, you know, spread throughout the entire galaxy, why don't they appear on Earth ever? Or at least why haven't we heard about them appearing on Earth? But, whatever, it's a space. It's science fiction. Who gives a shit, right? I gives a shit. It doesn't matter. I love how I'm reading the codex and giving a shit about the lore and asking questions. I'm not going to be doing that for the next few Mass Effect games. Oh, that's fun. I'm having fun with that one. Where is the anomaly? Hey, get out of my way. Where's the anomaly? Oh, it's all the way down there. God damn it. Hey, quickly. I don't want to hit these guys. Be careful. Cool. Fuck off. This is level in spirit. Now, thank you. Alright, let's recover the corpse. Which we can fuck up, by the way. So clear what happened to the Turians, blah 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 blah. Cool. And now we've got debris to go to. Debris. These are kind of fun to explore, though, if you just listen to your own music and zone out. And occasionally you'll get like, oh, I have to choose a dialogue theme for the quest or whatever. Like, I'm not saying that this is the best design ever, but I certainly prefer it to what happens in Mass Effect 2 and 3, where it's just like, all the side content just fucking sucks. Okay, maybe not all of it sucks, but it's just like, goddamn. Are you winning, son? Oh, hi, Mark. Oh, hi, Mark. I'm very funny, what can I say? I am in fact winning. I'm playing extremely well. I'm playing so fucking well. I just realized you said, are you winning, hun? That's so incredibly gay of you. I love it. Anyways, I'm just climbing up this mountain, no big deal. Who gives a shit? Gravity doesn't matter. Gravity does not fucking matter in this game. Okay, let's recover this thing. This Thingus Rakamagookus. I love saying Thingus Rakamagookus, because if anyone ever recognizes it, I get to make a friend. But no one ever does. Alright, I hate this part coming up, by the way, so I'm gonna save. It's actually not even that bad if you stay in the Mako, but if you leave the Mako ever, before all the enemies are dead, you will fucking suffer. Okay. Where are they? So they're like, there's this grassy knoll over here, where they shot JFK. Okay, so right here, there's like 1,012 enemies down there. And if I don't kill them immediately, they will kill me. Because they have like a bunch of snipers, and it's really annoying, and I hate it. I have to get closer, I think. We have to dig deeper. Okay. Are you... Really, where are they? Hello? This is also why I'm extremely grateful that the XP debuff with the Mako was removed, because now I can just do this shit and not lose experience. This is actually much less annoying when you just stay in the Mako. Because they're not gonna fucking kill me. Okay, there you go. Hey, level up. Let's get the debris first because it's right here. I'd like to collect my minerals. 3. I haven't watched Breaking Bad in a decade. Please. 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 Okay, now, survey. This mini game is very interesting, by the way. Like Simon Says has competition, even though this is literally just Simon Says. I don't know. Now let's go back to the grain silo. The grain silo entrapment. I love doing this. I love saying this. Alright, let's go do the quest that makes Cerberus look like a bunch of fucking buffoons. Oh man, Cerberus, what a funny name for a group of scientists. I wonder if they'll become important in the second game. Okay, malfunctioning object. Don't mind if I do. I don't actually know what to expect with this combat encounter, because it's been a minute since I did combat with this character, so... Oh, I can level up? Oh yeah, that's right, we did level up. Duh. Well, let's level up. Don't mind me, I'm just becoming a paragon. Then, what do I want you to learn? What a fantastic question. I actually remember now, I'm having you learn throw. But more so. Hey look, it's Rex, my boyfriend. He's so cute, look at him. Look at his scars. He's adorable. Yeah, we're unlocking throw. Hooray, you have throw now. Save. Alright, let's hope this combat encounter doesn't fucking suck. I don't remember if it does or not, but we'll see. Hi. Let's start out with Singularity. Where's Singularity? There you are. Oh, cool. That's not as effective as I thought. Throw? Question mark? I need to be behind cover soon. That's bad. By the way, Kane! Kane! I'm dead. I'm dead.
Medical deploy.
Okay, we're using stasis on this guy. Oh my god, I am doing terribly. Wow. I am not winning. I am not winning. Jesus, these guys are up my ass, too. Fuck. What are you guys doing? Why are you just standing still? You guys, robots can only do so much. Yeah, okay, that went outright terribly. Let's try that again. Very, very poorly. Disgraceful. I did very poorly in Mass Effect 1. Now no cute girls or boys are gonna look at me. Come on. Alright. Round 2. Electric Boogaloo? Where are you? Hi. Okay, let's... I'm still looking... That's very sweet of you then, for breathing in my direction after my horrible failure. To be fair, this is insanity, and insanity is kind of tedious when you're doing random shit like this, because I could be doing this theoretically any time instead of choosing like the earliest possible. So I have no one to blame but myself. God damn it, they're on my ass already? Come on! Oh, Chill Krogan! Oh, and they came from behind! Oh, this sucks. Oh, this sucks. Okay. Alright, here's what we're doing. Here's what we're doing. Is Caden dead? I can't tell if Caden's dead or not. I can't tell. Okay, you're dying. No, don't use immunity. I forgot that everything in its fucking dog has immunity in insanity. Okay, we're using lift. Oh, I'm dead, by the way. Hi, I'm dead. Well, Rex and Caden are dead. But I lived. Alright. Let's use first aid. This is why it would have been nice to have Unity. I should have gotten Unity sooner. This works. This is working. Rest assured, this is working. Oh, look at that shit. He's dead. He's gonna die. Let's use warp on. Yeah, let's use warp. Just to make it easier. Just to make it I'm actually annoyed at how much this is working. I'm mad that it's working. Stasis? Oh, okay. What if I just use throw from here? Would that do damage? Not really. What if I lift? Cool. Let's just use every ability I have. Let's use singularity now. This is just the regular pistol. In theory, I could be using like a shotgun or a sniper rifle, but whenever I play Adept or Engineer, I only ever use the regular pistol. I don't like using the other guns. For no adequately explored reason either. Like, there's no real rhyme or reason for not using them, outside of the fact that my first playthrough, I didn't know I could use them. For some reason, I thought the Adept, which was the first class I used, which is this, I thought it could only use the pistol. So I just like, I only use the pistol the entire game, and that's just how I play the game normally. Anyways, this is working. Do you mind? God damn it! I would fucking murder to have Unity right now. Look at my fucking boy Rex. Look at him. Look at him. So sad. Stasis? Whatever, let's use stasis. Let's use stasis on everything. Oh, the two Krogans are on top of each other. They're having gay butt sex as opposed to heterosexual butt sex. This is actually bad. This guy's doing damage. Come on. Don't you dare kill me. I have come too far to die. Don't do it. I'm healing. Okay, you're dead. And you're doing that fake Come on. Now you're dead. For realsies. You know what if I do try using the sniper rifle? My sniper rifle is really bad though, because it's the base one. Oh god, that's terrible. But it actually is kind of working. Come on. Okay, can I just equip a better sniper rifle at this point? Fuck this. I have Avenger 3 or Reaper 3. Reaper 3 for sure. Okay, now let's go back. This is Reaper 3? Okay. Okay, you're dead now. Really? You're dead now. How am I not doing damage? I'm like hitting your fucking skull. Okay, I am doing damage, it's just really slow. This is how the game was meant to be played, I think. This is like exactly what BioWare wanted me to do. Oh, now he's going monkey. God damn it. Well, there's only like one other enemy besides this guy, so if I play my cards right, if I lift his ass up... Where's lift? There's lift. If I lift his ass up... Where's warp? The problem with having all these abilities is I don't ever remember which is which now. There we go. One left. One enemy left. Okay, show your fucking face. Hi. The joke is on you, motherfucker. Watch this shit. Watch this shit. What the fuck do you mean throw missed? Oh, that was singularity. Okay. Singularity, even better. Why are you not dying? Okay, now let's use throw. There we go. Excellent walking around damage. Fucking finally. And now Caden and Rex are going to be alive. Hooray. Thankfully, this isn't Dragon Age Origins where I'd have to use an injury kit. Just gonna constantly mention Dragon Age Origins, because that's all I can do with myself. Hey! New Krogan armor! Maybe that'll be good. Maybe. Rex, honey, do you want this Krogan armor? No you do not. Actually, yes you... What the fuck? What? Oh, okay, sorry. I had like a moment where I'm like, why the fuck is the Liberator 3 so much shittier than the Liberator 2? But it's because this one's Liberator 3 is medium, and Liberator 2 is heavy. I was like, numerically, that makes no sense, but whatever. It doesn't matter. Now what happens, I'll never give up the fight. As long as the voice is sad to... Anyways. What was I guess that was the only thing I was really checking. Come on. Is there anything else I can get in this area? Before I talk to, Corporal Toombs, I think his name is? I want to say it's Toombs? Hey, decryption stuff. Don't mind if I do. Simon Says is my favorite game. Heavy armor, again, that I don't need. I'm not going to be using Ashley. You can't make me. Hey, look, it's a guy. Hi, guy. Okay, so the door on the right... Oh, this door doesn't open. Well, we have to go to the door on the right. Cool. I love the illusion of choice.
Stay back! I've got no grief with you. All I want is this bastard.
Please! He's a madman! Mr. Toombs, you're insane! You need help!
Shut up! You don't get to lie. You don't... Shepard? My God. Shepard, is that you?
But you died!
Toombs? But you were on a Akuz. I saw the Thresher Maw pull you under.
They took me, Shepard. The
Simon,
scientists.
this is my favorite game.
You can't prove
I
any of
wasn't
this.
being serious.
This man is delusional.
I was being, as we say in the biz,
They were running
facetious.
tests on the Thresher Maws.
Or
They
as one of my
let
friends
those
said,
things hit us
once
just
upon
to
a
watch
time,
and
he
study.
accidentally said facetious instead of facetious.
I woke up
So
in a
for a
holding
while,
cell.
that's all we would say.
The scientists were delighted I'd survived. Now they had someone to run tests.
What do you mean?
What did they do to you, Toombs?
You can't believe Toombs. He doesn't have any proof. I demand a fair trial.
I love how this
Commander
guy is
Shepard
just like,
was there.
like
She knows the
immediately
truth.
pleading the fifth.
This man deserves to die, Shepard. For you, for me, for everyone else in the unit. Are you with me?
So there's many options we can do. Not gonna lie, if I was a real person, I would be tempted to say this, depending on how traumatic Akuz was, which, based on what we've heard, was very traumatic. But I'm definitely not picking any of these three options because it's like, why bother? It's either this one or this one. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to make it public, but I feel like he's gonna get all pissy if I say that. This doesn't matter. Why do I care? I know this quest doesn't matter. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go Paragon.
You're better than this, Toombs. You're not like them.
Don't tell me who I am. You got away with a few scratches and a scary reputation. The
Darn
rest of
tootin'
the
I
unit
did.
died, and I was tortured for years, Shepard. You can't judge me. You don't have the right.
Let's say this is worse for him.
You think I don't want revenge for Akuz? Listen, Toombs! Arresting him
God, my
hurts
character
them
looks so
more.
bad in this light.
Hadn't thought of it.
It looks like
that.
she has no eyebrow or like forehead ridge.
Okay. I'm no murderer.
She looks
They
like
couldn't make me
fucking
one.
Voldemort. I don't even like
Just as
Harry
long as
Potter,
he
but I
goes to
can't help
trial.
but compare her to that.
Maybe the screaming will stop now.
I think you're just not meant to have a Mass Effect 1 Shepard that looks good. I think that's just not gonna happen. It's not in the stars. Maybe the screaming will stop for now. I don't know. I'm gonna say it's over. I don't think I would say it's over. I don't know what I would say, honestly. Let's say it's over. Fuck it.
Those bastards can't hurt you anymore. Joker.
See, from this angle,
tell
my
the Fifth
character
Fleet
looks
we need
fine.
a ship for pickup.
It's just like in head-on overhead lighting, she looks bad. But whatever. I don't even really care about how my Shepard looks. It's only my Dragon Age characters that I give a shit about how they look. That's why I never go elf in Dragon Age, no matter how much I want to. Because elves look fucking weird in Dragon Age Origins. Dead scientist, blah 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 blah. Time to level up yet again. Okay. I kind of want to level up lift. Does advanced lift... Yeah, increases the radius. I'm not gonna lie to you, that's tempting, but I just remembered I want Unity. Unity. Do I want to focus on Unity next? Or advanced Unity? Yeah, probably. I can level up Singularity and lift later. Yeah, I'd rather focus on Unity. Fuck it. Alright. Unlocked lift for you. And then, I guess let's start leveling up Krogan Battlemaster. Now that you have throw. Yeah, that's fine. In we go. Man, it's been an hour and I've only done 2 planets. What wonderful amounts of progress I've made.
Message coming in.
See, she looks
Patching it
good
through.
in this angle.
I
She
reviewed
looks
your report
fine.
on the situation, Commander.
Mass Effect.
I'm glad to see you were able to take Dr. Wayne in alive.
Whatever.
Now we can put him on trial and get some answers. Corporal Toombs seems to have found some closure. Hopefully with therapy, he'll have a normal life again someday. I hope this helps you
Spoilers,
find
he
some
doesn't.
peace, Commander. Thank you.
I will spoil things and say that he doesn't get a normal life again. So, sad, sad, sad reality. Anyways, let's go to the next galaxy system. Whatever. Armstrong. Oh, is this the one
Message
with, like,
coming
the
in from
4
the brass
fucking
at
death
Arcturus.
bases? I think
Patching
it
it through.
is.
Normandy?
Yeah, it
Admiral
is.
Hackett here. We're getting reports of a marked increase in Geth activity in the Skillian Verge.
I've played this game too fucking
Surveillance
much if I know
drones have
that.
identified Geth
Just by the
outposts
name
on 4
alone.
different planets in the Armstrong
If I
cluster.
see
We need
Armstrong
someone to
Nebula
take
and
them
I'm
out.
like, wait, that's this side quest. Like, that, I've played this game too fucking much.
We have any
Whatever.
idea what they're after?
Hard to say. They may be just gathering intel on us. Or maybe they're setting up staging grounds for hit-and-run attacks on human colonies.
You can count on me.
I'm on it, Admiral.
Finding Saren is still your top priority.
Oh, by
But
the
you've got
way,
experience fighting to Geth.
if you're
You have a
if you're
logical
playing
choice to
Metroid
take out these
Prime
outposts.
right now, Mark,
We're
Jennifer
transmitting
Hale
all
is the
the
voice of
locations of
female
known
Shepard,
Geth outposts in
so
the
basically the character I'm
Armstrong cluster
playing
to the
as.
Normandy now.
And obviously Jennifer
Admiral
Hale is
Hackett
also
out.
Samus Aran in the Metroid Prime games. I just thought that was kind of neat. Who am I to say no to Jennifer Hale's voice acting? I also just can't stand Mark Meer, unfortunately. It's not even like he did anything as a person, I just don't like his voice. So. Oh, cool, this is a really descriptive biography for the planet. Almos is a hydrogen helium gas giant with traces of sodium darkening its atmosphere. Cool, very cool. Pregel is an enormous terrestrial world with an atmosphere of chlorine and ethane. Its surface is mainly composed of sulfur with deposits of aluminum. No landing has ever been attempted. Why? Actually, no, I just realized, with an atmosphere of chlorine and ethane, that's why. Terran insignia, hooray. No other planets? Okay. Because I know Maji's the one we land on. Maji orbits the Vamshi binary giant stars. Vamshi A is a blue star of spectral class A43. What? A4111? I'm gonna say A4111. Which burns at half again the temperature of Sol. Vamshi B is an aging red giant of class MS111 or M5111, over 220 times the size of Sol. How does that work gravitationally? How? So one star is 440 times the size of the other one? How does that work? Whatever. Oh, that's me speaking Metrotron. You did it. Congrats. Congrats on doing the scan dash. You know, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret, Mark. You know, even if you weren't able to do the scan dash, I would have done it anyway. I'm just gonna spoil that for you, but now you earned it. No one's gonna fucking know what this is. Sorry. Congrats. Anyways, Maji has a thin atmosphere of methane and carbon monoxide. The difference in temperature between the hemispheres facing the suns and that facing deep space causes constant wind, stirring the silica and sodium dust at the surface. Unsavory characters from the Terminus systems occasionally use Maji for forms of cruel sport, dumping slaves, hostages, quarreling shipmates, or even, when bored, vicious animals on the surface. One must kill the other before they will be rescued from the lethal radiation of the giant stars. Cool. Anyways, now that you have space jump early, you can get, like, a lot of other stuff a lot earlier than you're meant to. You don't have to, but it's just... I just love having double jump early. Because it's not even like it's annoying to get, like, double jump the right, like, the intended way, I guess, but I don't know. It's just nice to have it. Because it makes maneuvering a lot easier, too. And I legit don't even remember when you're supposed to get the space jump normally. Yeah, but shut up. What? Excuse me? The PS4 is too hot? Excuse me? I'm sorry, what? Am I gonna, like, fucking short circuit my PS4 if I continue playing? I mean, I don't know what I do here. Okay, I'm gonna... Okay, what do I do? Notifications, help me. I don't know what the fuck to do. I'm scared I'm gonna, like, ruin it if I keep playing, but I also don't want to stop streaming. You had a mass effect on your PS... Oh my god, you're so fucking funny. Yeah, video games, am I right? Is there, like, a setting I can check? Like, for temperature internally? I would prefer to keep playing if possible. System, maybe? Error history? Question mark? I mean, okay, the PS4 was, like, making a huge sound, a loud sound earlier, like when I took out my earbud the second I got that message, but now it's, like, not. It should cool down. Yeah, I'll sit on the home menu for a little while so people can see my full name still for a little bit longer. I mean, I've shown my full name on stream by accident before, so fuck it. I'll give it like I'll just sit on the home menu for a minute, fuck it. Because I can. Let's look at my friends list. I don't fucking know. Video games. I have too many fucking video games downloaded. This is a problem. Why do I have Disco Elysium downloaded? I was gonna play that on PS. Whatever, fuck it. Ugh. Okay, the PS4 doesn't even sound like it's making noise anymore, so fuck it. First, let me go back to where I was. Night in the Woods. There we go. Night in the Woods. I don't even like that game. Anyways, let's just hope I'm not melting my PS4 and continue playing the game. Question mark. God, that's concerning. But what realistically, what can I do about it? As Yuna once said, what could I do for you? It's baffling why I keep making that reference, and I don't even like that game. Well, I like Final Fantasy X, I just don't like X2. And Your Emotion is from X2. Anyways, let's move on. Hey look, it's Debris over here. It's Deb. Why did you know? Jesus, airtime. Oh look, it's Deborah. What's wrong? Where is it? Cool. Is it going to be a Turian insignia or a light metal? Well, it's a thorium deposit. I think we have the answer right there. Cool. Rare element surveyed. Hooray. Now let's move on with our short and meaningless lives. Exploring planets, because I have no idea how the fuck I'm gonna make probing planets in Mass Effect 2 interesting. That shit is murderously boring to do, and I don't have any idea how I'm gonna like get through that in a stream. Whatever. Ancient Debris, my favorite. Where is it? Where? It was like right here. Excuse me. Excuse the fuck out of me? There it is. What the fuck? It's like, what is this? Is this a Nokia? Whoa. Turian insignia. I always knew it would be that. It does kind of suck how this game has a lot of like species exceptionalism and like tokenism. It's like you never really meet a Batarian who's not evil in the series ever. And that kind of sucks. Like really badly. You can say the same about the Vorcha, but it's like whatever. We'll get there when we get there. This massive skull is scored by deflected mass accelerator shots. The xenobiology files in your hardsuit computer can't identify the species. It must have been brought here from an unknown world. Well, that does match what the description was saying about how people will just like fucking play the convict here. Is there gonna be a Thresher Maw? Is there gonna be a fucking Thresher Maw? There totally is. Maybe not. Yeah, this is too bumpy. Thresher Maws need like a wide open area. Okay, excuse me. Crash probe. Hooray. Wow, that's so useful in every way. Okay, map. Now we're going all the way to Timbuktu. To South Africa. I'm trying to keep an ear out for my PS4's like heating now because I want to know if it's like making like emergency noises. I don't know how else to put it because now I'm like super paranoid about that. Because I've literally never seen that message before. Like in all the years I've had this thing. In all 28 of them. And look, debris. Come on. We're gonna get you. Up, up. And Albatross, woo. Beryllium, my favorite. Maybe it has something to do with the fucking gigantic wall of smoke that appeared here this afternoon. Maybe my PS4 is crying because it knows that we live in a fucking smoke bowl. I always feel mildly guilty complaining about the smoke because it's like that smoke is born from fires that people have lost lives in, but also it's like it affects us. So like, I don't know. It's bad for everyone. Let's put it that way. It's bad for everyone. Hey, look, zebras. Magnesium, my other favorite. My other left. Cool. And for no particular reason, I feel like saving. For no adequately explored reason, I'll save. Okay. Where are you? There you are. Don't mind me. Okay, where's the... Oh, there's one up there. I can't even really see it from here. We need to go over there. Asshole. Come on. How are you not dead? There we go. That's how you're dead. There's one. Good. Taking way more damage than I probably need to at this point, but whatever. There you are, I see you. I see you, demons. Remember Sense8? Sense8 was a show that people watched. There we go. And level up. Considering how low effort that was, I will take the vast amount of experience I got from it. Alright. Spectre training, because why not? Let's give you lift. And then... I don't know if I want to work on advanced lift. I kind of want to give you Neural Shock next. But the problem is first aid is so useless on you. Decisions. Let's give you advanced throw since you're 1 point away from it. Fuck it. I can't talk myself out of that one. And what do I want to do with you? Oh yeah, Krogan Battlemaster, that's right. Cool. Alright, and I think there's a Colossus that appears at the top here, I want to say. But first you have to kill all like, there's a bunch of enemies over... Yeah, I remember this. I didn't explain it very well, but I remembered it. And that's what counts. There we go. Don't mind dying. One left. Where are you? God, how are you still alive? How dare you live? Okay, now the thing appears. Shit, I'm in the way. Fuck. No, 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 no. No, this is bad. Move out of the way. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're so fine. Okay, hi. Nice try, asshole. Oh, you can't. Cool. What if I just damage rate you? Oh, you're overheating my gun. Well, go to hell and stay there? Go to hell and stay there. I guess it doesn't matter since this is the last thing I need to do on this level. I could damage rate you. Fuck it. Yeah, let's go.
3 more of these outposts left to clear out? This should be fun.
Thanks, Rex. You're a valued member of this squad. Of the squart. I don't know if I'm gonna do all the fucking bases in the stream. I don't know how much longer I want to stream in general. We'll just get a feel for it. Who knows? We'll just keep at it. Pomal. Pomal is an enormous terrestrial planet with a very dense atmosphere of carbon dioxide and sodium. The surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of sodium oxides and deposits of nickel. There is evidence that Pomal was once covered, I thought that said cornered, covered with broad shallow seas. Should a probe ever be sent to the surface, a check for ancient fossil life might prove valuable. Well, too bad we can't do that. Traegir. I'm gonna say Traegir. Traegir is a tiny ice dwarf with a trace atmosphere of xenon and krypton. The frozen surface is mainly composed of water, ice, and ammonia. Cryovolcanic processes are gradually repaving the surface with sheets of fresh ice. Cool. I love that for you. Theshaka, not Thra. There's no R there, despite what you might have heard. Theshaka is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant. In the past, it was often used as a drive-discharge point for pirates raiding human settlements from the Terminus systems. In 2178, the Alliance set up a network of covert sensing devices on Theshaka's moons. Recordings of pirate FTL vectors over the course of 6 months led the Alliance Navy to 8 major pirate anchorages. Since the Theshaka raids, no ships from the Terminus have been reported in the home system. Cool, I guess. MK Ultra is real. I mean, not that I ever did. They've admitted to it. Declassified and whatnot. But anyway, Matar. Matar is a terrestrial planet with a thick atmosphere composed of nitrogen and krypton. Its frigid surface is mainly composed of sodium oxide with deposits of copper. Because of noxious surface gases, explorers are warned to use extreme caution. Matar lacks a magnetic field. This makes it useless for discharging FTL drive cores in the orbit. The energetic particles of solar wind from Hong strike the upper atmosphere directly, ionizing the krypton. This gives the planet its distinctive minty green-white hue. Neat. I don't know, I mean, that's completely unnecessary to know, but I think it's neat that they include it. Casbin is a classic pre-garden terrestrial world with conditions similar to those on Earth millions of years ago. Its hot, humid atmosphere is mainly composed of nitrogen and carbon dioxide. An increasing amount of the surface is covered by simple lichen and algae. Should no unexpected calamity occur, these tiny planets will change the atmosphere to an Earth-like nitrogen-oxygen mix over the next few millennia. Due to its potential for future habitability and sapient life, Casbin has been designated a sanctuary world by the Citadel Council. Landing is prohibited by law, and any disturbance of the fragile young ecosystem will result in harsh fines and imprisonment. Cool. Silent Spring and whatnot. At present, the planet is passing through the Debris trail of a long-period comet. Cool, let's land. land. Or as Jill would say, let's get going. I don't even do a good impression of Jill, and I still like to say it. Something about that voice line is just really funny to me. Every voice line in Resident Evil 1 is fucking funny, but that one especially for some reason. Alright. Where are we going? Mirror, mirror on the wall? This is where we'll end, so let's go here. Anomal. This isn't the planet No, I remember this planet. This isn't the one Actually, maybe it is. There's like one planet in this game where it's like you have to climb up a fucking entirely too steep mountain. And this might be it. I hope it's not. Kinda looks like it though. Because I remember it's on a green thing. Oh, I think this might be it actually. Oh no. Tragedy and despair. Okay. So far so good. Junko Enoshima is... Yeah, this is not that bad. Don't fall in the pit of despair. Junko. Okay, I got something. Fucking stupid. There we go. Right, artifact recovered. ID tags. Blah 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 blah. Hooray. Okay, where next? Time to go to some Debris. That's just the joke that keeps on joking, isn't it? Calling something by its wrong, incorrect name. Okay, I think I don't want to... I think if I avoid falling down here, I should be fine. It's rocky, but handy. It's definitely not as bad as I was worried. It could be far worse. No, 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 no. You're not gonna do it! No! 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 Oh, no! Go to the left! Go to the left! Yes! Yes! Yeah, yeah. Oh my god! No! 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 Go up! Go up! Go up! No! 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 Yes! Yes! Oh! Yes! Oh! Victory! Oh! This is truly a professional gamer moment. Oh, okay. Whatever. As long as I didn't fall down there, I'm happy with it. I'm satisfied, as they say. And do a flip! I love how that does no damage. I'm actually enthralled at the fact that it does no damage. Okay, Crash Pro. Right. Cool. All shit I don't care about. Actually, I do care. Did ask. Where's your armor? Yeah, let's give you shield regenerator. Fuck it. You clearly need it. Because you died really quickly, Kaidan. Kaidan, I love you, and I will be with the one who romances you, but please stop dying, Kaidan. Why are there enemies up here? I don't remember there being enemies. Maybe I'm just mistaken. Very forgetful. Excuse the fuck out of me. Please. Please. Pretty, please. Cool. Okay, I see. I can't really get you from here. But I can from here. Cool. Is there a point to this? I don't remember why there would be, like, just turrets up here. Excuse me? What? Yeah, whatever. We'll question it later. We will investigate this in due time. Oh, is there a Colossus here? No, Armature. If it's not a Colossus, I don't really care, but I do want to get my shields back up. Whoa. Hey, level up. And the heavy turret's down. We just got 2 armatures. Do it. Do it. What is this shit over here? Cool. Yeah, what is this? Geth transmitter? I don't remember this. The Geth array is transmitting regular data bursts on encrypted channel where blah 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 blah. Turn off the Geth comm. Cool. 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 I mean, sure, I don't remember this at all, but whatever. Let's level up. Yeah, let's get more Unity. More Unity. Did I decide on Neural Shock or not? Honestly, Neural Shock doesn't seem that useful. But I still kind of want it. I don't know. Hard to say. It is truly hard to say. I kind of want Master Lift. Fuck it. Nah, let's get Neural Shock just in case it ends up being really good. Fuck it. Let's branch out. Let's live a little. Let's make mistakes. Okay, advanced shield boost. I don't know. Throw and barrier. Yeah, fuck it. Let's give you advanced shield boost since it's only 1 point. Might as well. Where am I going next? Over here. Cool. Now we get to go all the way down. As opposed to all the way up. Hey, Debris, my favorite. Probably gonna be like a League of One medallion. No, it's probably gonna be like light metal, gold. It's gonna be heavy metal. Okay. Right, heavy metal's been surveyed. What about the new metal though? Am I right, guys? Am I right? Please tell me I'm right. I need this. So, if I recall correctly, there's a dropship you have to kill. Well, you have to beat, I should say. That spawns over here. So let's save just in case it ends up being a little bit of a pickle. A sticky wicket. A fucky wucky. Okay, where are the enemies? There they are. Come on. Asshole. There we go. Hey, bro. You mind? dropship appears, I think. I want to say the dropship appeared. Oh no, there's still one guy left. Where are you? Oh, you're over here. Now the dropship appears, I think. Yep, there it is. We'll get you this time for sure. Hey, level up. You're leveling up a shitload. I love it. No, the guys, you barely do any damage or something. However will I cope? Maybe I'll just see. I had to explain to my coworker today what malding is. I literally had to explain that it's mad plus ball. And it's like, that made me sad, because malding is like one of my favorite new words. It's such a fun word. Oh shit! God damn it! Now I'm malding! God damn it, I didn't realize I took that much damage that quickly. Fuck. Oh. 12, what are we going to do now? Well, it's a good thing I saved, right? Right. It wasn't particularly difficult to do, so I can do it again. And by God, I will. Left, and it's this guy. There we go. And now we're gonna be at full HP for this. We'll be fine. Sending reinforcements. Just die. Just accept it. Just face your death like a real dropship. There we go. You know, it would actually be nice if you guys stopped doing damage. Come on. Talk about minded. Am I really gonna lose again? God damn, because this thing's almost about to die again. I'm playing like dog shit. Let's face it, folks. Okay, here we go. I have shields again. I should be fine. Should be. Operative word.
That's number 2.
What? No, come back here. Come back here. Whatever. Using so much more Omnigel than I'd like, but it also does not matter. Cool. Well, now I feel like I'm very bad at video games. Avenger is probably a good one to give to Rex. Yeah, Avenger is just a straight upgrade. Guess for upgrades. Why do I have chemical rounds on you? I don't want chemical rounds. Armor piercing rounds would be much more useful. You want Avenger 3. Anti-personnel. God, it doesn't matter. It truly doesn't fucking matter. Sure. Why not? Why not, I say? Alright. Leveling up yet again. Now that I've... Actually, no, I should just go for Master Unity. There's really no reason not to at this point. So yeah, let's do that. We're going for Neural Shock on you. And... I could go with Advanced Overkill. But do I want it, though? I just realized you don't have Assassinate. I thought you did. I could have sworn you had Assassinate. I guess... whatever. It's not a big deal. It's just like... It's jarring, and I'm scared now. Okay, let's do this. I want to give you Advanced Immunity, because that would be really fucking helpful. If your AI decided to use it, even better. Let's get the Debris before we leave. Woo! We did a flip! Tony Hawk's Pro Mako. Can I please? No, I can't. Okay. No, I'll go fuck myself. That's fine. Cool, now let's leave. Or not. Now let's leave. I still need to do my Duolingo. I should do that right now. In fact, I probably will while I'm sitting through load screens. Let's do a practice, because I'm not in the mood to learn new languages, or learn new words, rather. Katakana 1 or Intro 2. Let's do Katakana 1. Okay. While that's loading, let's go to the next system, or whatever. Tereshkova. Mexico is Mexico. Hooray. I think Antibar is the planet we need to go on, so let's check every other one first. Mawinor. Mawinor is the second of Tereshkova's outer worlds. It is essentially a rock of unremarkable ores with some deposits of water ice, but no minerals of value. The frozen surface is composed of silica. Like the gas giant Solmarlin, it is thought that Mawinor formed too close to the Tereshkova stars and was thrown outwards by gravitational effects. Computer models suggest it will be ejected from the system in a few 100,000 years. Poor Mawinor. Solmarlin. Solmarlin is one of Tereshkova's two outer worlds. Significantly removed from the rest of the system and with unstable elliptical orbits, it is thought they may have formed within 3 AU of the binary stars and were hurled outward due to the instability of such an orbit. Solmarlin is a hydrogen-helium gas giant with significant quantities of sodium in the upper atmosphere, giving it a distinct gray color. Cool. I forgot to check. Could I survey it? No, I couldn't. Because it matters. Hunsalra. Hunsalra is a small hydrogen-helium gas giant. It has unusually large amounts of nitrogen in the upper atmosphere, which glow purple when ionized by the solar wind. Hunsalra's convenience as a place to dump drive charge has left its orbit littered with debris dumped overboard by visiting crews. Cool. I love galactic pollution. Please, thank you. Carbonaceous asteroid. Dark asteroid. Medallion recovered. Cool. The Dark Forest. Patamalrus. Patamalris's atmosphere is very similar to Venus in terms of pressure and temperature. Unlike Venus, however, Patamalris's atmosphere has a significant quantity of oxygen, both free and bound in sulfur dioxides. The surface is largely composed of magnesium with deposits of carbon. It is possible, if unlikely, that simple life may be developing on Patamalris. Computer modeling suggests that the powerful solar winds from Tereshkova's stars will blow off Patamalris's atmosphere in a few million years, lowering the temperature on the surface to the -70s. Well, that seems like it'd be a bit cold. Heavy metal, hooray. And you are Thegus. Thegus is a terrestrial world with an atmosphere of chlorine and krypton. How would that even work? The surface is mainly composed of silicates with deposits of carbon. Thegus has a low mass for its size and is tidally locked to the star Tereshkova A. The temperature difference between the sunward hot pole and the dark side cold pole creates constant gale force winds across the Terminator. And we got another heavy metal. Hooray. We're just getting all sorts of heavy metals today, aren't we? Antibar. Antibar is a cold terrestrial world with an atmosphere of methane and argon. I know for a fact this thing has a fucking thresher on it. I remember. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of iron with deposits of magnesium. The world has been noted as a possible target for long-term terraforming. If the atmosphere could be increased to the thickness of Earth's, the global average temperature would rise by 10 degrees Celsius. Antibar's combination of low temperatures, high-speed surface winds, and low visibility make it dangerous to explore on foot. You don't say. Duolingo, what's the next word? Maria. Right. America. Asia? That's Asia. We're learning all sorts of words today, aren't we? Camera. Is camera. Roma? That's Rome. Italy. I wonder if it's Italia. It is. America again. Gotta learn that America. Can I level up again? What the fuck? Why can I keep getting level ups? What the hell is this? I didn't think I'd be leveling up this goddamn much this stream. Well, Master Unity, here we come. Cool. Now we can get Neural Shock. Right. I hope Neural Shock was fucking worth it. It probably wasn't. Whatever. So, I'm going for Advanced Immunity on you. And it's just nice to have more HP on you anyway. So, I'll probably go for Master Immunity. Because Master Immunity would just be very nice. This is, I think, the, I'm pretty sure this is the Thresher Maw over here. So let's do that first, because Thresher Maws are annoying. They take time out of my life that I'll never get back. Hopefully I don't have to use any more Omnigel, because I'm starting to run a bit low. Because, I mean, I can just fucking take some from my, like, I could just convert things into Omnigel, but I prefer not to. Mostly because I'd like to sell those items. We're doing a lot more damage to this guy compared to the guy at the beginning of the stream. So maybe the level does matter for damage. Oh, we're dead. Wow, we didn't die. Holy shit, we did not die. Yeah, this guy is going down way quicker. So either this one is just significantly weaker than the first one that we fought, or something, I don't know. We must have just gotten that. We've grown. We've come far on our journey. You've grown, yes. Come on. Oh god. Well, you're certainly dead. We'll be fine. Excuse me. Oh, god damn it. This thing is actually good. Maybe not. Not if I kill it first. I beat Fantoon with no extra energy tanks. I can beat you. There we go. How are you not dead? Excuse me? What the fuck? Why aren't you dead? You have literally no HP. What is going on? Oh, there we go. Okay. That was concerning for a second. Okay. Alright, what are we looking at? Is this Kahoku's thing? I want to say it's Kahoku's thing. No, Kahoku's thing is a Geth trap. Never mind. The vehicle and human corpses show the telltale signs of Geth weapon fire. The Geth have been mangled by the Thresher Maw. At least they got what was coming to them. Cool, I guess. What's the anomaly? That's what I'd like to know. Oh, hey, it's a thing. Prothean Ruin. Don't mind if I do. Cover artifacts. Woohoo. Look at all the fucking money we're getting. How much money do we have? Oh, I have codex entries. Cool. Prothean data disk. Cool. Is this... Yeah, okay. Despite all the evidence confirming the existence of the Protheans, little is known about their culture and society. From time to time, dig sites will yield new clues, but after 50,000 years of decay, little of value is unearthed. Recent research has focused on the discovery of Prothean data disks. On their own, they are frail and rarely found in one piece. Occasionally, however, an intact disk will be discovered within a console or reading device. To date, over 3 dozen disks have been recovered, and a few of those have been restored to the point where researchers can begin analyzing them. Though it may be some time before scientists discover a way to transfer the data off the disk, they are currently considered the most tangible leads for learning more about Prothean culture. Cool. I'm glad that we're leading the charge on that one. Can I please turn around? Well, I'm gonna hold forward and finish this Duolingo practice. Maria. Right. Mexico. Australia. That is Australia. Australia. Italia. Rome, which is again Roma. Australia. Oh, there's debris over here. Let's fuck the Duolingo thing. I have to get the debris. But first, let's see more Duolingo. America. Camera. There's like 4 words in this lesson. Europa is Europe. Right. How many times are you going to give me Mexico? Europa. There we go. Lesson complete. Gotta keep my streak going, babies. Gotta do it. Fuck off. I don't want an ad, Duolingo. Stop advertising TikTok to me. I will never get TikTok. I wish I could tell every force on earth that I will never get a TikTok account or download the app. I want you all to know this. I want you all to know that. Please, God. Ah, shit, I'm actually gonna enter the demotion zone soon. Gas bag. Whatever. I should probably save before I interact with this encounter, because I've had bad luck with these encounters. By that I mean I almost died twice to the last one. Okay, no, not equipment. We're going more this way, so we... Oh, there's a thing here! I forgot that there was a thing here. Cool. Crash Probe. I'm calling it now. It's a mummified matriarch writing of one. Featuring a Turian insignia. Cool. Shield modulator. Sure. Caden wants it. Actually, do I want it? Well, I want first aid interface. That's what I want. But Caden wants shield modulator. Where's Caden? Caden, baby. Wait, is that right? Oh, yeah, you want shield shield modulator more than shield regeneration. Having more shields is better than regenerating them faster, I feel. At least in this game. So. Maybe I'll stop the stream once I do the third death outpost, because I don't know. I don't feel like doing more after that, so I'll probably do that. So one more planet. Where the fuck am I going? There. There, I see. Let's snipe. Let's snipe. Whoa! This is working out extremely well. Did you please die? I'm going to die. Well, let's do this the other way, which is actually attacking head-on. Which seems like the wrong and dumb way to do this, but it's probably the better way, honestly. Because sniping is not doing me favors. Come on. Come on. Oh, you did. Can I save here? No, I can't. I would have liked to save here. Oh, you're a Colossus. That's why you were taking so much damage. I see. That's bad. That's extremely bad. I don't want to deal with that. Okay, I want to get the snipers if I can. Yeah, you guys are doing way too much damage. This is bad. This is bad. That Colossus is gonna be like right around the corner. That Colossus is gonna be like fucking... He's gonna be pissing distance away from me. Ah, he's not as close as I thought. I just have to keep moving. I keep moving, I might get stuck on something. That's asshole. Okay. Colossus is like regenerated almost all this damage I've done. That's so cool. That's so incredibly cool. Yeah, well, at least I've gotten rid of all the fucking infantry. Now it's literally just the Colossus. So once I get my shields back, I can start fighting the Colossus. Actually, I get to fighting with my yeah, this thing's kind of slow, so I can. Oh, okay. That was. All right. All right. No one to blame for that but myself. Because I was like, oh, if I go up the mountain, I can avoid that. And then I just slid down the mountain and it just hit me. Well, at least I saved. Unfortunately, now I have to get the shield modulator thing again. So yeah, let's do that. Alright, where's the Debris? There it is. There you are, Debris. For whatever reason, you weren't showing on the map, but I remembered. I just realized it's probably not going to be shield modulator anymore because it's random. Yeah, cool. Cool, that thanks for that. Well, I do remember that I have first aid interface on this that I can improve. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's just about the small victories in life. The petite victories. The petite inbreedable victories. I wish I was petite. Alright, let's try this one more time with feeling. Once more with renewed passion. Let's do it again. For realsies. Where's the other one? Okay, there's one more. There we go. Actually, no, there's still one more after that. Wait, what the fuck? Yeah, there's still one more fucking infantry. Whatever, I need shield. This time, let's not die. Just a thought. Let's win. Am I right? I'm just saying what everyone else is thinking. This thing is even hard. Is it even difficult? Look at this, I'm fucking tap dancing on it. Asshole. There we go. Now we just gotta kill the last infantry. Bye, Rocket Trooper. Bye, Rocket Trooper. Hey, look, it's the word for the dropship. I don't remember the dropship existing. Whatever. More experience, why not? Why the fuck not? Hey, look, we leveled up. Wow, the fact that the Death Prime can survive that is kind of funny.
Just one outpost left. I'm going to miss slaughtering death like this.
You and me both, Rex. Except for not really. Sorry, I lied to you, Rex. I'm a filthy liar who lies. Alrighty, one more system. Actually, wait, I just realized.
Commander,
Hello?
urgent message from Alliance Command coming in. I'll patch it through.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett from Alliance Command. We've got a situation here.
God
You're the
damn
only
it,
one
it's
that
the
can
fucking
handle it.
moon mission? Ugh. What's wrong?
What do you need, Admiral?
There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons and technology in live fire simulations. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override commands. It's gone rogue.
It's gone rogue.
Are you telling me this computer is thinking on its own?
We're not stupid, Shepard. This is a virtual intelligence, not a true AI. It's not self-aware, and it can't access any external systems. We didn't do anything illegal here. Virtual intelligence support is critical to our military success. VIs process thousands of status reports and react in nanoseconds. No human can do that. We need you to fight your way through the training ground of the VI core and manually disable it.
Can't you disable it
Our
remotely?
fail-safes aren't responding. The VI operates on a closed network. It can't affect any external systems, but we don't have any direct access to its processes. We could
Alright,
bomb it from
I get
orbit,
it.
but the damage to the facility would be catastrophic. We'd prefer to have someone shut down the core. Someone like you.
I
I
get
know
it, bro.
Spectres answer the Council, but you're still human. You're still part of the Alliance military, and right now we need you. The VI controls all the facility's weapons, drones, and automated defenses. You're the only one that can pull this off, Shepard. Good luck.
Thanks. I just was gonna come back here since I forgot to check the asteroid belt, I'm pretty sure. Maybe I did scan this. No, I did scan this. Never mind. It's all coming back to me. So now we've run into an issue. Do I finish this or... No, I finish this. Fuck it. I don't feel like doing the lunar mission until next stream. I'll probably stream tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. I've been in a mood to just play this game, and I wouldn't mind streaming it. So I'll probably do that tomorrow, but the lunar thing is its own bullshit. I just want to finish this. Anti-Rumgun, whatever. Anti-Rumgun is a small rock and ice planet with a trace atmosphere of methane and ethane. The frozen surface is mainly composed of carbon with deposits of calcium. Anti-Rumgun has been used as a crude anchorage for Terminus pirates for many years. The shells of temporary dwellings blasted by the Alliance frigate patrols dot the surface. But always the pirates return to ground their ships, drive charges, ship out some water ice, and trade slaves and stories. Lovely. The deeper layers of Anti-Rumgun's interior are semi-liquid slush due to the presence of methanol. It is thought that the bacterium in the deep core create this natural antifreeze. Some species of Terminus pirate drill through the ice crust to recover this natural alcohol. Yum, yum, yum. Anyways, Prussia even. Prussia is a relatively small hydrogen-helium gas giant. How many times have I said hydrogen-helium this stream? With large amounts of hydrocarbons in the middle layers of the atmosphere. When the Krogan rebellions ended 3 millennia ago, the Turian chief of naval operations, a distinguished soldier named Mercury, declared his immediate retirement. He disappeared into what was then uncharted territory. It was then only 200 years ago that his ship was found on the surface of Prussia's largest moon. It had landed gently and been deliberately shut down. Of Admiral Mercury, however, no trace was ever found. Good for him. Good for him. Okay, I think Junthor is the planet we're landing on, so let's do this. Sogolrus, that's a really awkward thing to say for me, is a small terrestrial planet with a thin atmosphere of nitrogen and argon. I feel like I've read that sentence 3 or 4 times as well. The frigid surface is mainly composed of water ice, which can be plainly seen in the bottoms of recent craters. The dark coloration of the surface is caused by a carbon and ferrous material pushed up from the denser core by cryovolcanic processes. Whoa. Rayangri. Oh no, Rayangri is the planet we land on. Never mind. Junthor, what do you have to say? Speak your shit, girl. Junthor is a large terrestrial planet with a thick atmosphere of carbon dioxide and chlorine. The surface is mainly composed of aluminum with deposits of nickel. Surveyors found the ruins of a technical civilization near the equator, evidently the colony of an ancient spacefaring race. The ruins had subsided to almost nothing, merely wind-hollowed husks of arcologies and other megastructures. In the center of the ruins was a single column whose inscriptions defied translation for several centuries. When Asari linguists finally managed a translation, the elaborate relief carvings said merely, "Walk among these works and know our greatness." The crude scratches on the base of the reverse side said, "Monsters from the id." Huh. Alright. Alrighty, Rayangri. Here we are. Rayangri is a small, barren terrestrial world. While it possesses a reasonable temperate climate and a number of useful resources, no mining corporation is willing to risk investment. A rogue planetoid dubbed Vought by the initial Solarian surveyor team entered the system approximately 10,000 years ago and was trapped in a decaying orbit around Rayangri. It is nearing the end of its slow spiral inwards. Earthquakes and cyclonic windstorms are increasingly common on Rayangri. Within a few hundred years, the planets will rip each other apart. Some Asari travel consortiums have already announced sponsorship of cruises to observe the spectacle. Huh. Interesting, I guess. I mean, if you can live for that long, might as well put it in advance, right? It's like a once-in-a-lifetime event, might as well. Pre-ordering the planet death. I guess it's not really pre-ordering, it's more just like reserving a ticket. I don't know. Excuse me. Alright. Let's hope we can get through this planet nice and quickly. Neat and tidy. Good night. Thank you. Journal. Assignments. Rogue VI. Don't mention it. Okay, I'm not going to use my level up points yet because the lunar mission gives me a thing I can level up, and I want to save points for that. So I will wait on that. Caden and Rex, however, I will level up as much as I want because I can. I guess let's just start going for lift. Lift is probably the most like useful thing you could learn at this point. Actually, probably throw is. Your throw is really good right now, bro. Yeah, let's give you a better throw. Let's give you master throw. Fuck it. Why not? And speaking of throw, do I want to level up throw on you? Not really. Because me and Caden can already do biotics, I feel like I should focus on your other skills. Like immunity and carnage and shit. So yeah, let's give you health. Cool. Alright, yet again I forgot to check the map. Overrun research outpost. Anomaly. Alright. Well, let's just go left to, or right to left, rather. Man, I don't want to work tomorrow. I'll have to wake up in the morning. I don't want to. I kind of have to. I don't want to wake up at 8 o'clock like a normal person has to. I just want to sleep in until 9:30 p.m. Come on, we gotta get that Debris sooner or later. Excuse me. Light metal. Oh boy. Alright. Let's get that bread. So, I'm thinking about it now. It'll probably take like 2 more streams before I'm done with all the side content. Before I start doing the main missions. Which isn't... I guess it's a bit... You know, it could be worse. Getting all the Geth outposts done in this stream, honestly, is pretty good, I think. So, yeah. Because the Geth outposts are usually the ones that take the longest when I'm doing it casually. Or at least they're the ones that feel the longest. Maybe it'll only take 1 more stream. Who knows? I guess I could feasibly get it done in 1 more stream, but we'll see. I don't want to commit to that promise. I don't want to say... I don't want to make anything... words. Oh, I remember. I don't want to go to that place right now, because that's the... I don't want to go there right now. I want to go to the anomaly first. So I'll have to pass the outpost. I have so much fucking money when I sell all my shit to the guy on the ship. It's gonna be truly embarrassing how rich I'll be. How wealthy. I can liquidate all my assets and go into land speculation. It really works. Look, it's Debris and an anomaly. It's a 2 for 1. I'm so happy I can clean myself. So I will. Where's the Debris? There. Polonium, my favorite. the anomaly. The anomaly. Blah, blah, blah. Is it gonna be a Medal of One? Or a Legion of One, or whatever? Come on. Medallion League of One! I called it! My clairvoyance can't be topped. Can be bottomed, though. If I recall correctly, this is where you get the data that Tally wants, and it's like a facility, as opposed to just killing things on the open class. And the time before, that. It'll be slightly more interesting as a result. Right? Right? Please make it up here. Oh, baby. Oh, man. So good at video games. What the fuck? There we go. Ooh, let's enter the building. I'm sure nothing bad will happen when we do. Open. Cool. Easy decryption. Ryko 4 is probably good. I remember the Ryko pistols being pretty good. Maybe not, I don't know if the Ryko pistols or if they also have a Ryko sniper. I just remember Ryko really stood out to me whenever I played this game, so let me check. Is there anything else I can decrypt over here? No? Alright. Let's see the equipment. Wow, the assault rifle. Fuck yeah. Hey, Rex. Hey, Caden. Okay, let's see. Shotgun. Fuck yeah, I want you to have that. Jesus. I've now entered the part of the game where equipment starts getting real fucking good, I think. I guess let's give the sniper rifle to... No, let's give it to Rex. Fuck it. They both can get one. For the both of them. I'm gonna get the Ryko one, because I use the pistol the most. Yeah... I don't love the heatsink capacity, unfortunately. But I'll deal with it. Alright, let's save. Let's save, and let's make the most of our short life. Oh wait, that's a sniper rifle. Good thing I checked. I want to see how bad we're looking at here. Oh! Oh, okay, I see. That's interesting. I'll try it. Oh, hi. Hi. Hey, guys, you want to start killing this thing? Hey, guys, is there a reason why no one's good at hitting things but me? Is there a fucking explanation on that one? Would love to know. God damn it, why aren't you guys... Why are you guys so bad? Whatever. Fine. Is it just us? I thought there were, like, actual Geth here, but I guess not. What are you doing, bro? I like this pistol and all, but it's not very good for, like, rapid killing. It's more for, like, shotgunning. Well, not shotgunning, but, like, you know, burst fire, I guess. Whatever. Pew 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 pew. Cool. Is that seriously it? I could have sworn there were Geth in this one. Maybe there's Geth in the doors, like when I go further back. That would make sense. That would make sense. Nothing over here? Alright, fine. Don't give me anything. See if I fucking care. See if I cry about it. And, yep, there's Geth. Right? Husks or Geth? We'll never know. And it's Husks. Cool.
I smell trouble.
Hey, asshole, you wanna be useful? Hey, you were actually useful. The second I call you assholes, you work. I love it. Cool. Are there any things I can... Yeah, malfunctioning object. Don't mind if I do. Hey, look, it's a crate. These are some good items. Holy shit. Hey, guys, I'm gonna give you some good items. Equipment. Okay, Reaper 4. I can equip a Reaper 4. Fuck it. Okay, anyways, shotgun. Let's give that to Rex for sure. For fucking sure, bro. You want this for sure, and then assault rifle, Thunder 5. Absolutely giving that to Rex. And then you get Thunder 4. Cool. Cool. I love it. I love it. Striker 4. Why the fuck not? Okay, and you don't give a shit about pistols because you're never using them. Am I right? Am I right, women? Ladies? Here, let's use Warp for the fuck of it. Look at how much damage Warp is doing. Isn't Warp a great skill? And hey, here's the Geth. Then now they're coming. Survivor 4. Is that good? Survivor 4. That is not very good at all. What the fuck? Actually, no, that's good. Is that 184 or 104? That's 104. Okay, so I get 20 more shields. Yeah, that's good. Fuck it, I'll do it. Cool, now I have the very ugly yellow armor. I love it. Oh yeah, Turian armor. Hooray. Okay, I can give Caden a shotgun, because I think Rex has that exact shotgun, if I'm not mistaken. No, he doesn't. Okay, we're giving it to Rex. Cool. Yeah. Then I guess I'll take it. Fuck it, why not? Why not at this point? Alright. So the Geth are over there now. Where is the data? Was there not data that you get here? Did I just, like, misremember that?
All targets down.
Did I just fucking imagine it? Well, I'm gonna save, just in case. But I could have sworn you get data that you have to give to Tally. Whatever. Hey, guys. Hi. Hey. Warp. Alright, that's not very good. But whatever. Oh, okay, cool. I'm taking a lot of damage quickly. Hey guys, we're gonna kill this guy now. Okay, I want you to... Oh, you can't do anything. That's cool. Hey, I want you to use Neural Shock. Oh, wait, this guy doesn't have neurals. Never mind. Lift. Quickly. Okay. Somehow we made it through there.
Patching you up.
Okay. I was gonna use first aid with Caden, but the moment is past. Singularity, why don't we? I can't wait to stop drinking so I can drink like this. Hi, who's shooting at me? Oh, hi, I get Trooper. I am not crazy about how quickly this thing fucking, like, overheat. I confess. Stasis, sure. Is this water shooting at us? Excuse me? Excuse me, what? Hey bro, watch this. Boom! Okay, is there one more left? I'm still getting jammed. I'm still getting jammed. There you are. Hey bro. Where's the left? Hey bro. Boom. That does like no damage, but it was worth it. It was worth it. Okay, that should be the last of them. Unless there's more that appear when I leave the area, which I don't know if there are, to be honest. Kinda hope not. I want to just stop now. I'm thirsty. Exit building. I think there's actually some that appeared just now. I think that they do. Yeah, the dropship is real. Whoa. Can I get out of the war zone? How to dodge NBA draft. Okay. Sure, that's one way to do it. That was definitely one way to go about it, I think. Diagnosably. God damn it. There we go. Hey, fuck nuts. Where's the last one? Where are you? Hey, asshole.
I thought one of these outposts would be a major base of operations.
Hold on. This receiver's picking up some kind of transmission.
I forgot there's a fifth one.
Based on the signal strength, I'd say it's coming from inside this star
I'm not
cluster.
doing it tonight.
The main Geth base. Use the signal to lock onto its location and go take it out.
Absolutely not. I am not doing that right now. I don't want to. So, did I get that debris already? I don't remember. Let me check the map real quick. Did I get that debris? I can't tell. It doesn't look like I did. Well, shucks. Let's get the debris and then call it a stream. I am not doing that shit. Okay. Alright. Well, we didn't die at least. Ready to drink some water. Excuse me. Do. Cool stuff. Rare element. Well, that was fun. Everyone leveled up, so let me use their point. Yes. And yes. Cool. Boom. Alrighty, I'm assuming no one's still here, so I don't have to say goodbye to anyone, but on the off chance someone is still here, goodbye. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you had a fun time. Next time, we'll be doing more of this. Isn't that exciting? I don't know. Maybe someone will watch the VOD on YouTube, and they'll be like, oh, he said goodbye to me. And then I'll be like, no, it's not he, it's they. I love how I had to correct myself in my own fictional universe. Whatever. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Bye. Bye forever and ever.